I guess the first question is, you just got the iPhone, which I'm sure you were very excited about, and you got your first bill. What did you expect when you got your bill?
Well, I wasn't expecting it to come in a box, first of all. And it's almost 300 pages full of every detailed transaction of every text message that I sent, and absolutely anything that I did. It's crazy.
Were you surprised? Was the amount of the bill okay? Was that a problem?
It was a little high. It was about $274, but most of that I think was because I was a new customer with activation fees, prorated charges, and taxes.
So you weren't stunned when you saw the amount?
I was more stunned that my bill came in a box, honestly.
Well, when you say detailed transactions, I mean, what are we talking about? I mean, what is on those 300 pages?
Every single text message that I sent and received, the time, the date, the second that I sent it, and the phone number, and how big the file size was to send.
How many text messages do you send?
On average, I send usually about 30 to 35,000 a month.
Oh my goodness. That's a lot.
That's a lot of text messages.
But you have unlimited text messages.
I do, thankfully.
But at the same time, you were surprised because they gave you the entire details. I mean, they didn't like email you and say, here's your bill if you want to look at it, take a look online?
No, and the thing is, I just switched to AT&T, and I still have my Sprint phone. So I can't even imagine if both of the text messaging combined was all on this AT&T bill. So it would be pretty intense.
Well, what's the problem with this? I mean, if there is a problem, or the thing that got you to post a video on YouTube, what's the problem with this?
Well, first of all, if they're sending this to everyone who sends a lot of text messages and uses their phones extensively, I mean, this is a lot of waste. It's a cardboard box, a ton of pages, and plus it was almost $10 to send this. So that really doesn't make much sense.
So you decided to take action. Tell me what you did.
Well, I mean, I do a lot of video blogging, and I do sketch comedy videos and things like that. So I'm like, well, this is kind of funny. Hold on, I just got a bug in my eye.
That's all right. There are a couple around. I don't know why.
Yeah. Okay, I'm sorry.
Right. No, as you were saying, so what did you do? What action did you take?
Well, I do a lot of video blogging and sketch comedy videos, and so I thought this was comical. And I thought, I think people really should use e-billing. So I just made a video. I was sitting in a coffee shop, and I just made one and then posted it.
and what was the message? Actually, tell me about the video, what it was about, and what was the message of the video.
Well, the video was basically just saying, hey, I have an iPhone. I just got my AT&T bill. That's great. But it's almost 300 pages, so I just set the box down, flipped through all the pages quickly, and just left a little tagline at the end that said, use e-billing.
And tell me, first of all, when you put it on YouTube, and you put this on, Sunday or Monday, is that right?
I actually put it online Monday, not even just on YouTube. I mean, I don't know if that's too loud or not.
Let's try it again. I'm sorry about this.
No, that's okay.
You were saying, when did you post this video?
I posted the video early Monday morning, and I mean, I've posted it across multiple platforms of video sharing sites. So instantly, within an hour, it pretty much went viral.
And that means what?
That means that people are sending it around, posting it on other websites, blogging about it, and just more or less sending to their friends.
How many people do you think have seen it since Monday?
Well, I know solely on one website, on Rever.com, it was over 165,000. On another website, it's almost to 400,000. And I believe on YouTube, which is actually on the lower end, it's about 15,000. And that's just on 3 websites.
Wow. Well, tell me, what happened when all these people saw it? What did it begin, maybe not a movement, but did something happen among the people who saw it?
A lot of people were like, oh, I'm going to beat you next time. I'm going to get more pages. I was like, guys, that's not the point. Sign up for e-billing. That's just a lot of waste that we don't need to be doing. A lot of people thought that it was some marketing campaign from AT&T. So a lot of people just thought it was some actress just being paid by Apple to do this. But it's not. It's just what I do. And
what message do you hope people get out of this who have seen the video, and maybe they have an iPhone, any phone that they get, and they get a bill? What should the message be?
Honestly, I have most of my bills weren't e-billing prior to this. And once I got this, I realized that this is a waste, and e-billing is so much easier. They email you a PDF of all of your transactions. You're not wasting anything, and it's actually saving AT&T a lot from not sending this huge box to your house.
Have other people talked to you about their experiences? Has anybody else experienced something like this?
They have, and I haven't talked to anyone that got a box in the mail, but sorry, I don't know if that's gonna bother it or not.
Great corners.
I know. We're doing okay. Let's try it
Okay.
again. Have you gotten any responses from other people who went through something like this?
Most of the responses are saying that they also got a huge bill, but it didn't come in a box. It was just a larger envelope of detailed transactions. A lot of people think that it's crazy that they're doing this, And if they would just have an alternate option that if you wanted to receive your detailed transactions, then that's fine. It's not necessary.
Have you talked to AT&T? Have you told them that maybe next time just send me an e-bill?
I have not, but I did look on their website, and it's simple. All you need to do is just click, and it'll sign up and directly email your bill to you. So.
Well, I get the sense you're not angry at all about this. You're more along the lines of, this is kind of something that seems a little silly, and we can correct the problem if we just do it a much simpler and easier way.
Oh yeah, I don't think it's that big of a deal at all. I mean, it might get out of hand if people see something like this and they continue to try to intentionally up their bills, which, I mean, this is just my average usage, so I can't even imagine if, people try to abuse the system, which I hope that does not happen.
One final question for you. If I mention where you're from, where should I say?
Pittsburgh, PA.
Pittsburgh's fine?
Yeah.
What about locality?
Just Pittsburgh,
Pittsburgh,
fine.
okay.
Yeah.
Great. Well, thank you very much.
No problem.